Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Raging Reality reaction video where today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing our second song from Cat as to fulfill some of my Patreon requests. It's been a little bit of time coming since I've last been able to take a look at Cat, which for all intents and purposes, if you guys are just being introduced to these guys for the first time yourselves, they are a Polish metal group, and apparently they were like the opening act for a few Metallica concerts when they were touring Europe. I can only assume that they were also touring with Metallica during the fateful day involving Cliff Burton's death. Now it's possible that they're not. Maybe there were several groups from Europe that were trying to do opening acts for Metallica, but Cat is definitely one of them, and I remember being quite impressed when the first time we checked out these guys, so we're going to check out Odi Profanum Vulgus. And I have actually done... Now listen, some of you guys may already know that I have a really good friend who lives down south who is originally from Poland, and I think, what was this? Rose Mushanu... I think it's something like love grows only on the breast or something like that. I think this is what this is meant to translate towards. But in the meantime, we'll figure that out by the time this all ends. So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Let's begin. Odi Profanum Vulgus in 3, 2, 1, and... Oh my.
Jestem śmieszny czort, więc śmieję się. Ja nie skanuję, ja pluję w twarz. Jestem śmieszny czort, więc śmieję się. Dzięki za ból. Dzięki za trud, dzięki za wszelki wielki dar, dzięki za śmierć. Oh, śmieszny ton, więc śmieszy. Taniec kameleonie, ja pluję twarz. Jestem śmieszny ton, więc śmieszy. Jestem śmieszny, co więc śmieszy. Jestem śmieszny, co więc śmieszy.
Wow. I've said it once, but I'll say it again. It's only when you begin to, like, if you were a very casual sort of metal fan, but you're like me and you sort of like scratch beneath the surface. You first you start lashing away at skin, then you make your way to flesh, and then you scratch, claw, sting yourself by literally tearing your own veins and nerves in half, and then you come across white bone. That's what it's like when I'm trying to like discover metal. It's like I'm going so deep into it that I feel like I'm hurting myself in the process, but it's the good kind of pain. The pain that makes you want to say, you know what, I know what I've done, but I'm going to continue doing it anyway because I've gone too far to just turn back. And Cat is one of those groups that I say when was this, like early like mid 80s, sorry, hang on, 96. That's quite a lot longer into their career than I thought it was, because it's sort of like developed into like some of the harder Kiss type songs, possibly mixed in with a little bit of like a little bit of Slayer. There's a bit of Slayer and there's a little bit of Kiss involved in all this, and I think it just comes to the fact that a lot of things are there's a much deeper tone to all this, but it feels nice. It's a really euphonic type of heaviness that that metal is not afraid of exhibiting. And Cat, well, and I know that fine well there are plenty of others I could list, but Cat is one of the bigger ones where I think to myself, you know what, I think I get it what they're doing, and I think it's cool. Roses of love are most often received on graves. They're not wrong. That's not wrong. I mean, why is it like? Nah, okay. I was gonna start a thing, but it just didn't transpire anywhere. Thank Lord for a wonderful show. Holy Wars. Sly clergy. You, well, unless you don't, thank me, Lord, for the divergent strabisms of HIV, cancer, and for scabies. Alleluia, alleluia. I don't whine, no, I spin in my face. He is this guy, he's friggin' saying that he knows fine well he's going to die, and he's friggin' amazed that he is. As in, he thinks, oh, thank God, thank you, you've given me what I wanted. Cancer, scabies, HIV. This guy must have been rotting, more or less, and I think he just wanted more than anything just to be put out of his misery. And he's not... And he holds no regrets about this. He knows what he's done. He knows what he's in for. So he's just going to roll with it. I don't whine. No, I spit in my face. I'm a funny kozort, so I laugh. I think that's meant to be cohort, but I think that could be just like a Polish expression. I'm a funny kozort, so I laugh. I don't whine. Thanks for the pain. Thanks for the leprosy. Thanks for the lice and the big hump. Thanks for the death. Be adored, be praised, said the fanatic, said and died divinely. Dying divinely, as if all of these horrible things he's listing that have happened to him. But you know what? I think that's friggin'... There's actually a little bit more into that than you might think. Because imagine going out and having something like Cat play you out. I'm probably thinking to myself, you know what? That's not a bad deal. The fact that you get to go out on about as much of a high note as you could possibly get with under the circumstances. Now, a few other things I kind of like wanted to list just before we go is that I like the fact that despite the fact he says he knows he's going to die, he holds no regrets, he holds no fear, he is not afraid of what's about to happen to him. He knows that it's going to happen eventually, so it may as well happen now, where physically he has just about got every single thing a human being could possibly get, and that, well, there's the only thing he can do is thank the world and the Lord for his time here, and that finally he's going to be put out of his misery anytime soon. I don't know whether that's just foolish acceptance of the fact that he knows fine well that his time has come, but he may as well just embrace it and enjoy every moment of it. Maybe because he enjoyed maybe this is about a story of a man who enjoyed every single day of his life, including the day of his death, because he knows that if he was full of regret or anguish or anything like that, he would have straight up said it right now, and he would have just this is a man of acceptance. A man who accepts whatever happens is just because that's how life is. And that death is not his fault, but was going to happen to him sooner or later. No. Well, anyway, there's this famous French song anyway that goes no regrets. So maybe that's what Odai Profanum Vulgus. Well, it probably means the prolific and vulgar. I'm going to take a very straight up punt that that's what the title translates to. But either way, I didn't think there was anything repulsive whatsoever about Cat, because of the evil cackling laughter. Any song that has evil cackling laughter deserves a spot in a Hall of Fame somewhere, because Cat are enjoying it just as much as this guy is, and it's just as much as I am. You could certainly tell a lot in a song by how much the guys behind the mic, behind the equipment, are enjoying themselves. Because, well, what else are you in it for? So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought of Odai Profanum Vulgus by Cat. Please also make sure to also like and subscribe to get daily notifications when my videos come out. And I hope to see all of you guys again in the next reaction video. Take care. Bye-bye for now.